Hi folks, I'm back, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. There is chaos all up in here.
Order in the court.
Okay, so last time we found out about the hammer, the auction gavel. But I guess we weren't able to find the weapon though, but we assumed that's what was used to commit the murder here. So, if we can't find the hammer, then does that just mean we're at a stalemate here? Oh, that's right, yeah, she called in Von Karma. Oh no. No.
We've searched every inch of the Grand Tower, but the auction gavel was nowhere to be found.
K-Head! Damn it, K-Head. Not again.
That is most unfortunate.
Is it? Blaze, you should be, like, getting in her face for saying that, because... Oh. Unfortunate for us, you mean? Well, it sure seems that way, you know. Normally, you wouldn't commit a blunder like leaving behind the murder weapon, you know? But... the best criminals would never do something like that, you see? I don't have enough information! Is this as far as I can go? Yes, it's a shame, you know, but it can't be helped, you see. This takes me back, you know. All those defendants who came to me asking for a plea bargain. They trusted me, you know? They told me every one of their dirty little secrets, you see? And when it came time for the trial, I'd get them sentenced to life in prison. They were all completely dumbstruck, you know? Each and every one of them. Oh, how I wish you all could have seen it, you know? The stupid look on their stupid faces. Alright, I'm reading a little slow there.
I shall be by now.
What? No! Hang on, I thought... There's nothing more I can do. With this, both Kay and I are... I mean, is this really it? It's just like it was 100 other times? I don't know, man.
If only we had some evidence. I never thought that I'd be passing judgment on you like this.
Oh no.
The defendant.
Oh! What?! Oh! Get fucked! Oh, what's gotten into you? Oh no, my god, I'm glad I wasn't taking a drink just then. Oh hey there! You're on my side. Wow, you look so weird when you're inverted. Okay. Documents, you say? Edgeworth is not, like, jumping up and down, like, oh my god, thank god. He's just, like, moving with it, you know, straight ahead. Why would you suddenly... Wait. You don't mean... Okay, what is the connection here? On the day of the crime, the record of your keycard being used was because...
I came to this room to fetch these documents, of course. Although, when I entered the meeting room, it seems it was before the black market auction had begun.
Okay.
At first I told you that I came to gather documents about you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. At that time, I simply could not tell you the truth.
Because you would have given yourself away. It's almost like she needed me to not know that I had the advantage because it would have given it away to Blaze if I had been confident. Like, she needed me to think I was defeated too. Because otherwise Blaze wouldn't be convinced. What are you doing, Justine? Why are you indicting Pops? Without any basis, this is slander! Slander? I'll slander you.
That was a wonderful remark, Sebastian.
Huh? Really?
Of course, there is a basis. During the case 18 years ago, Prosecutor Manfred von Karma fabricated information regarding the body.
Okay, now... I remember, yeah, he did do that. That was because the body of the sculptor Isaac Dover had been stolen, and they couldn't find it. So he made some shit up. Oh no! Oh.
Detective Lacer, who handled the initial investigation, reported that the body had gone missing.
Okay, this guy again.
However, in order to deceive Prosecutor Von Karma, there's a person who purposely did not report to him that the body had disappeared.
Hang on.
What did you say? That person would not forgive those who defied him, nor would he allow others to hold power. He would use any means necessary in order to bend others to his will.
Are you seriously telling me this right now? Director Young. Oh, she was involved in that too. Oh, man. Man, you guys, it must have been killing you guys when I stopped that last part just before this. Holy crap, man. At least any of you who, like, who already knew it was coming here.
Please wait, Granny didn't do anything wrong. She was ordered by that person. She had no choice but to obey.
That person? Him again?
That person was the chief prosecutor at the time.
Oh. Oh, no. Wow. You are seriously... What the pants, even? This doesn't even bother him at all. He's just like, oh well, yeah, I did it. What you gonna do about it? What are you saying? Pops would never do something like that.
Wanna bet? Sebastian, look what side of the room I'm standing on. Do you really think, after all we've been through, that you stand a chance now?
We do not need your opinion right now. Wow, she's shut him down.
Blaze Debeste, do you have a rebuttal?
Oh, he is so on the ropes. I can't believe this! Oh my god, that was just out of the blue! Fabricating stuff about the body. Von Karma did all that on his own, you know? Falsifying the autopsy report. Young, you would actually do something like that? Man, you really did some terrible things behind my back, you know? Dude! You were the one who was telling her to do it! Seeing as how all the parties concerned are here today, we should ask them directly. Yes, we should.
Please wait, Granny is— Ow! Granny, I'm sorry. I knew. That's why I... Yep, because if I didn't, he said he would expose you.
Ew.
If I didn't assist in the crime, Granny would be prosecuted.
Oh my god. Well, the hair didn't fall apart that time. She must have got insurance for the next time it happened. So, Miss Jensen was being threatened. Was the conductor who threatened you Blaze Debeste?
That I don't know. The person who threatened me was the auction conductor. They do have similar physiques, but I never saw the person's face.
Well, if he had a beard, it wouldn't... Dude, any trivial thing is fine. Give us a characteristic that could be a clue.
That's right! The giant beard! I just remembered!
Oh, the mask, okay, well... Oh, it exposed just a tiny part of his face.
There was a tattoo there, I'm sure of it.
A tattoo? This was just like yesterday, right? Like, how would you have been able to see that?
Objection.
Wait a minute. Okay. I think I actually know. But that's gonna be pretty hilarious. I really have no idea what you're talking about, you know? As you can see, there are clearly no tattoos on my face, you see. There's... I can't even see your face, really. So that person doesn't match me at all, you know? The person who threatened her, this so-called conductor, I wonder who it is, you know? Does anybody in this room have a tattoo on their face? Just look around. Yeah, overrule his ass. Oh my god, you don't know how good it feels to know that that means good things for me when that happens now!
You incur the wrath of the goddess of law! I suggest you watch what you say!
Doesn't he incur your own wrath rather than the wrath of the goddess of law?
Jill Crane had been pursuing you just as I have.
Ah.
And I will not let her death be in vain.
Oh man. Crane was, you know, she'd say she was pursuing me. No girl that beautiful would ever want me. Don't you know better by now? I didn't really know her that well, you know. I don't mind girls chasing after me, you know, but I don't recall her ever falling for me, you see. This is not what it's about. Oh.
You didn't know the victim well. That is a testimony we haven't heard up until now. Before the eyes of the goddess of law, you shall give us an official testimony.
I see. Everyone is bullying me. If you're gonna go that far, that's fine, you see. I'll just have to make you disappear. Do you know that every time you're near, everybody else seems far away? Sorry, I love that freaking song.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall cooperate with you as well.
Well, you got it, baby.
If we let this opportunity slip by, I doubt we will ever get him to stand in court again. Please do not let this chance go to waste.
Well, thank God we got a bunch of witnesses here. What's the other guys? Yes, I promise I will live up to your expectations. You already have, Edgeworth. It's clear that at this point.
Now then, please, Debeste, you shall testify regarding the victim.
Alright, guys. It's time to drain the motherfucking swamp. The victim, Jill Crane, was a member of the prosecutorial the pooping in chairs, you see. Yeah. Personally, I didn't really know her that well, you know? Either way, it's not like I had a motive to murder her, you know? I have no idea why she was pursuing me, you see? You intend to deny your guilt until the bitter end, don't you? Of course he does. There's no way Pops could be the criminal. I mean, he's my Pops, you know? He's the very best, like no one ever was. Well, I'll take a wild guess where he keeps his Pokeballs, then. Yes, Sebastian, if you're gonna stick up for me, be sure to have a clear basis, you know. Alright, I got it. I'll clear these false accusations, Pops. I believe in you, Pops. We won't lose to someone like Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, you really are pure, you know. You precious little cinnamon roll, you.
That person, he really loves his father, doesn't he? However, one must be able to accept the mistakes of their father.
Oh, wow.
No matter how much they may look up to him. Each person must atone for their crimes, no matter who they are.
This is going to be hard for Sebastian, but simply cannot overlook his father's crimes. The victim, Jill Crane, was a member of the Okay, so she was. We kind of know that already, but I'll press it anyway. If she was a member of the PIC, then you should have been familiar with her. Exactly. Well, I knew her face, but that's about it, you know. I don't actually get to know my employees or anything. It's not like we met each other on a regular basis. We just sat like 5 chairs apart. There's 4 people in between me and her. How am I supposed to know? Personally, I didn't really know her that well, you know. Okay, alright. So you're saying you weren't very familiar with the victim? That's right. I didn't even know about the burn mark on Crane's hand, you see. Oh. Didn't know about the burn mark. Well, you see, even if I had gotten close to her, she would have disappeared soon. It's a pain to remember someone, you know, when they're just gonna disappear, you see. You're stuttering again. In other words, anyone who defies him disappears. I would like to add your statement about the victim's burn to your testimony. Thank you. I only just learned that she had a burn mark on her hand, you see. Exactly when? Like 5 minutes ago? So you're saying that you didn't know about the victim's burn. Is that really the truth? You really are persistent, you know. Do you really think I would pay attention to every little wound on a woman's hand? My God. I would think the burn mark on the victim's hand would be hard to miss.
Now that you mention it, Jill Crane would regularly wear gloves.
Wow. Regular old Kyoko Kirigiri up in here.
I too did not know about the event until the incident occurred.
Jill Crane regularly wore gloves. That's kind of bad. I thought so. She was probably trying to hide the burn mark, you see. I understand how sensitive a woman can be about these things, you know? I don't think you understand crap, dude. Well, I mean, it's probably possible for a person to still be you know, caring in some ways, and then in other ways just be a total dick or something. I would like you to add your so-called sensitive understanding of a woman to your testimony. Wow! We're just piling it on here. Maybe she was always wearing gloves in order to hide the birthmark, you know? Alright, let's keep going then. So you were aware that she would always wear gloves. Well aware. Those gloves were practically her trademark, you see. And you say you don't know this person. But I guess they weren't just a fashion statement. She wanted to hide her birthmark, you know? I wonder if that girl over there is also hiding something under her bandages? Don't talk about her. I'm not hiding anything. I think you are, you know. You're hiding the face of a criminal. Dude, get off of it. Those words should be directed at someone like you. I shall expose here and now the face of a true criminal. His beard is fake, isn't it? They keep saying it like, I'll expose the face of a true criminal. That can't be. I don't know, man. If you think you can. So Jill Crane regularly wore gloves. That's interesting. I should look over the evidence one more time. I guess I should, huh? She was always wearing gloves in order to hide the burn mark. Well, can we see the picture of her? Does that show anything? Because she's not wearing them here. Is that it? Is it really that easy? Oh, I have a full life bar. Oh my gosh. We're okay. It's worth a shot. Doesn't this piece of evidence create a contradiction in your testimony? I wonder. What do you think, Sebastian? I don't really understand, but I don't think so. I know, right? I know, right, IKR? That's what I was thinking as well. So here, have some tears. Oh, what's with this father and son tag team? Okay, we need to look a little more than just that. That was just the first thing that came to my mind. I didn't really even look at anything else, so... yeah, maybe it's worth a look here. A second look, rather. I'll definitely prove your innocence. I have a full health bar. We have nothing to worry about here. She's not wearing gloves here, either. But if it didn't work with the autopsy report, I kinda don't think it would work there, either. I'm not seeing much else here, incidentally. What was Karen's testimony again? Let's see what that says. Karen's testimony on which he switched places with the victim. Prepared wig, so the Jill Crane could be impersonated. For some reason, there was both a straight wig and a... oh, no! Oh my god. I bet you the wavy wig is his beard. Why else would they even bring that up? I mean, look at that. Look at that piece of crap. That thing is not real. I'm sorry, but Judge Judy would not stand for this, so let's try it. Oh, man. Man, it would have been so good if I said Judge Judy before presenting the right thing, but no, okay. Alright. You're getting all fired up. Maybe you should cool your head and think it over once again. Because I don't have time to put up with something as meaningless as that. Damn. Okay, alright. I got the wrong idea here, obviously, so... it might be worth pressing the rest of his statements, though, to look... and just make sure. You're embarrassing me, Sebastian, so please stop, okay? That was like different dialogue for two different answers that were wrong. That's kind of funny. I should make my moves more carefully. I know, I just don't care anymore because I have a full health bar. I'm willing to just throw stuff at him now. I have no idea why she was pursuing me, you see? He's fired up on this one, though, too. So you have no clue why the victim had been pursuing you? Nope, not in the slightest, you know. It's because Pops is such a handsome man. It's true, you know. Women appear before me, and then disappear. Disappear, and then reappear. Heh, you guys could never reach my Pops' level of awesomeness.
It would certainly be impossible for a normal person. Having people appear and then physically disappear on a daily basis.
That's messed up. Well, then maybe Courtney's gonna disappear too. Don't you dare! Before that happens, I'll see to it your way of life disappears today. I see that I should finish it before the day's over. That was creepy. I'll have to organize my information about the victim.
If there's anything you don't understand, you should look over the evidence again. Perhaps you'll find a new fact this time around.
Franziska, you're amazing!
Of course I'm helping you. Look at, I'm standing by your side. I told you I'm doing this for Kay Faraday, not you.
Franziska seems to be worrying about Kay in her own way. Well, yeah, they can bond over the whole daddy thing, you know, it's like... Oh my god. Oh my god. I am the biggest. I'm the world's biggest jackass. I just realized something. And this was the first thing I thought of, too. Why did I not do this? The stuffed animal that has the recording on it. Records audio, someone talking to another person is recorded. One of them has a burn mark. Jeez Louise, dude. Why in the world did I navigate away from that? It's, sometimes I guess your mind just interrupts itself with, like, new thoughts. Like, oh, it could be this, too, but then you forget the first thing that you thought. Man. If that is true, that creates a huge contradiction. Oh, a huge contradiction, you say? I'd like you to listen to the voices recorded on the stuffed animal one more time. Bzzzt. And the... I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. Silence, huh? I've been waiting for my chance to get revenge all this time. There you go. There's your burn mark. We were under the assumption that this was the moment when the victim was murdered. I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. We thought that this statement was said by the culprit. Well, it was, wasn't it? Isn't that what we were just saying? Like, she had a burn mark, and there's a burn mark in the recording. Isn't that fine? What's the problem, you know? There is a huge problem with that. If the victim had been wearing gloves from the start... Oh... Uh-oh. Wait, so maybe... So maybe that was her saying that? The stuff about the burn? Like, maybe he has a burn mark somewhere? Or is are you talking about, like, the... Oh, jeez. So now he has a burn mark and a tattoo. Unless they're, like, one and the same. Anyway, gloves come off very easily, you know? She could have taken them off during the auction. That's not true! Miss Crane had been wearing her gloves when I took her place. She must have been wearing them before she was murdered. Oh, you could have said that a minute ago. What are you saying? You don't understand the position you're in?
I know, but I'm not scared anymore. I have Granny here with me. And her big ball of hair, I'll just throw it at you. Catch you. Please. Please, your day of reckoning is finally come.
Somehow it seems like you all want to disappear. Ugh. Permanently! I don't think so. The only one who will be disappearing here is you, asshole. Yeah.
Hey, how dare you say that to Pops? Does it really matter if the burn mark was visible or not?
Well, it kinda does, because somebody brought it up. If the burn mark was visible, then we'd have a complete turnabout of the situation.
What are you saying?
If the victim's burn mark wasn't visible, what exactly does that tell you? The culprit also had a burn mark. Shouldn't be playing with that lighter, man. Getting all kinds of trouble. Sebastian, turn your way of thinking around. I mean, this is gonna be hard for him to do, though. If the victim was wearing gloves, then her burn mark could not have been seen. In that case, whose burn mark was seen? Someone else's burn mark. Precisely. The culprit must have had a burn mark as well. In other words, I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. That was actually her saying it. Yep. And the burn mark is on his face, isn't it? Because she just said the mask revealed part of his face. And we have a wavy wig, which I'm presuming is probably going to be the beard. Because there's no way, like, she would have seen the tattoo just yesterday. He could have grown that beard in one day. Anyway. Edgeworth, all your reasoning up until now was just a figment of your imagination, you know? The culprit had a burn mark. Where was it, you know? If you can't answer that, then your logic doesn't hold up, you know? Well, it'd help if we knew who the culprit was. But hypothetically, you know?
I wonder where the burn mark could have been. During the auction, wasn't everyone wearing a disguise?
Indeed. During the auction, everyone should have been dressed in a particular way. If the burn mark was still visible under those conditions, then... Now, why don't you show us? Where was the culprit's burn? You'll have to show me the proof, you see. Alright, well, do we have Karen's testimony? Can't we... It feels too soon for that. What does this say again? This is just all... Well, this is all about IS-7, I don't know. I can't believe they're bringing up IS-7 right now. This must be, like, part of the next case or something. It's weird that they're bringing that in now. I don't think that's... Do I even dare try this? You know what? Full health bar. Let's try it. Could you take a look at this piece of evidence? Are you suggesting we go home? If you'll tell me where the burn mark is located. It's too bad, but I just don't understand it at all, you know? Nope. Well, neither do I. So I was wrong. Okay, seriously. State of the conductor when Miss Crane saw the burn mark. Focus on that. Okay, cool. I think I really need to just kind of look over all the details here. Worn by the victim, victim's fingerprints were found. Okay, we already used that. It's not that, and it's probably not that. I don't see how it could be this, or this, or this. Lotta's photo. There's nothing there. What if we, like, not used yet? Masks. I know that already. We haven't used this. The purple flower, white gloves, and a mask has a facial tattoo. Oh, hang on. Did they just add that when, like, when Karen was talking about it earlier? That happens so often in the game that stuff gets updated that sometimes I don't even notice it happened. It's kind of like, wow. It was what the conductor was wearing during the auction. In other words, the outfit you were wearing at the time. You know? What can you figure out from the clothes alone? Not that much, but take into consideration this. The conductor had been wearing a white suit, white gloves, and a mask. His attire had covered most of his skin. I can't read. However, according to Miss Jensen's testimony, the conductor's mask exposed a small part of his face. In addition, while she thought there had been a tattoo there, it's possible she simply mistook the burn mark for a tattoo. Okay! Yes! Oh, this is so good. A burn mark on his face. Oh yeah, objection. That's all very scintillating, but I'm afraid you're getting excited over nothing, you know. None of the PIC members have any burn marks on their faces, you see. Naturally, that includes me as well, you know. You don't even have a face, first of all. Pops, but... Sebastian, don't say it. He was about to give it away, wasn't he? Oh my god. Could you please be quiet if you're an idiot and act like one, you know? Oh, this poor guy. Normally, Sebastian is a nuisance to everyone around him, but this time, I owe him my gratitude. That reaction from Blaze's own son reveals the truth more clearly than anything else. Thanks to him, I'm confident that my reasoning is correct. I know who that unidentified piece of evidence belongs to. I wonder what's wrong with that prosecutor. I mean, wrong voice. Usually Sebastian is slower to arrive at the truth than anyone else. However, this time, he's probably figured it out. His own father is a criminal. Since he knows the truth, he's in pain, isn't he? If he didn't know the truth, he could have remained blissful in his ignorance. Okay, we are here in order to pursue the truth. It doesn't matter what path my reasoning takes. The important thing is to arrive at the truth. Once before, when I lost faith in my reasoning, you said that to me and showed me the way. This time I shall show you the truth. You are innocent. I also want to know the truth. Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me. Yes, with pleasure. That's the spirit. That's impossible, you know? For all of you. I mean, just where could I possibly have a burn mark? It's nowhere to be found, you see? There's no evidence to prove that I'm the culprit, you know? That's right, there's no contradiction at all. There's no way there can be a contradiction, not for my pups. Oh man. Sebastian, I understand why you don't want to admit it. However, if you avert your eyes from the truth, you'll regret it forever. We need a truth counter up in here is what we need. Pups, just what should I do? I have nothing to say to you. I really wonder why you're such an idiot, you know? Holy, how many times are you gonna say that? Dear God. He must be it's no wonder he's not reacting to it. He's probably totally desensitized to it. Sebastian, if you really want to save me, you'll have to try a little bit harder, you see? Gotta use your head, you know? Honestly, you really are a useless idiot. Jeez, man. No way. Well, I tried real hard. I tried my best, Pops. I went to the school you told me to go to, reach the top of my class, just like you told me to. Just look at this jacket. Only someone who graduated the top of his class gets to wear it. I did everything you told me to do. That's how I got to be the best at the academy. I even won all those awards just so I could be like you, Pops. He must have, like, paid off the teachers or something. Uh-oh. He's like, none of that matters. You really are such an idiot, you know. I'm doing the monkey arms right now. You know those gold stars you got on your tests? I made the teachers give them to you. Every speech and debate contest, all of the judges were my friends. You know, Sebastian, if you weren't even able to notice something like that, you're really not worthy of being called my son, don't you think? Holy mackerel. Ugh. I kind of want to laugh, but at the same time, jeez, man. Oh, even my son has disappeared. Oh my. It's enough to make me cry, you know. What doesn't make you cry? Is there something in this world that doesn't make you cry? Like, holy crap. He was trying his best for me, and yet he was totally useless, you know? You're forgetting to do the... You truly are a despicable person. As the chairman of the pooping in chairs and as a father. Even I feel sorry for that foolish prosecutor. Poor Mr. Prosecutor. What's gonna happen to him? Is he ever gonna get to redeem himself in some way? Like, holy jeez, man. Please, Debeste, you just what did you think of your own son? He's just a useless pawn, you see? Whoa, now. Maybe you should look in the mirror before you criticize me, you know? I do look in the mirror, and you know what? I'm not so bad. But you, on the other hand, just suck ass. I mean, even you. You also used Sebastian to get close to me, didn't you? I cannot deny that. However, the ends justifies the means, motherfucker. He is not a mere pawn. He always tries to do his very best, even if the results aren't up to par. I've seen just how hard he tries, and yet you refuse to even acknowledge it. Oh, so the kid is no good, you see. Oh, that's so horrible. That's like, I feel like that's one of the worst things you can say about someone, is that they're no good. Like, oh. It's one of the meanest things you can say. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall leave this offering to the goddess of Lottie. I can't even read now, my throat's closing and I'm trying to not to get choked up here. Wow, man. That was my intention from the beginning. If there was a bin mark on the conductor's face, then Blaze Debeste must be hiding it. What was he wearing during the auction? That is, the key to revealing the truth. Let me at him, man. Oh, just let me do it. Just let me say it. Ugh. Please show the piece of evidence that proves the culprit had a burn mark on his face. Is it still too early? The wavy wig was left unused. Is this the time to... I don't know. I feel like this might be too early. I'm gonna try it, though. Oh, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing this, man! We're freaking doing it! Oh, we're gonna put this guy away. If you would recall Miss Jensen's testimony, there's still one point of attrition that remains unexplained. I don't know why I said attrition. I'm too excited right now. 2 types of wigs have been prepared, one of which was left unused. Get flushed on. Do you mean the wavy wig? What are you talking about? Ooh, that sounded weird. It was something Miss Jensen found when she switched places with the victim. What does something like that have to do with the burn? Inside the costume trunk, Miss Jensen witnessed 2 wigs, 2 toupees. One of them had been used by Miss Jensen to make her look like the victim. The other... makes you wonder, doesn't it? It doesn't seem like it was a spare wig. There's no need to overthink it. Aha. Just compare the attire of the true culprit, the conductor, with that of Blaze Debeste. Don't stare at me like that. Don't you think there's just one spot where there's a huge contradiction here? Specifically around his face. I like to take the face off. Not a wig at all. Indeed. It was no wig. Debeste, it was your fake beard! Oh man. This is a real beard, you know. Just look at me tug on this thing. Don't tease me like that, Edgeworth. Oh, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall apart before my very eyes. Your son must have realized the truth before anyone else. That's why he was trying so desperately to protect you. You were also worried that he would tell the truth. Isn't that why you drove your son away from here? Because he knew that his father was hiding a bed under his fake beard. Grrr! Debeste. How about you remove that fake beard of yours? Oh, wow! What kind of lighter is that? What? God damn, he's ugly.
Oh, burn mark.
I think he has more than one now.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, justice has been served before the goddess of law. For that I give you my thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. I should be the one thanking you.
Debeste, I hereby announce my verdict.
This is wonderful!
Ah! You shall be taken into custody for the murder of Jill Crane.
Wow, and just like that. I'm a little surprised that he, like, didn't catch on to her sooner, or that he didn't, like, react more to what she was doing. Because I feel like he would have been super shocked. Then again, he was always good about hiding his feelings, apparently. Or just saying things and not realizing the weight of his own words.
Mr. Edgeworth, thank you very much.
I'm so happy that you believed in me to the very end. There's no need to thank me. This music, yay! As a prosecutor. No. As a friend. I simply wanted to save you.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I bring good tidings.
Do you now?
It seems that former Chairman Debeste has been safely detained in the detention center. However, the search for the murder weapon, the auction gavel, continues.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we never really answered here. Stuff about the moon, the candelabra, just a lot of things here. The hammer, ugh.
Debeste is a shrewd man. There's a good chance that he has already disposed of it.
Yeah, he probably burned it.
There is also one piece of testimony that concerns me. Debeste mentioned that the only thing he did not fake were the letters.
What do you mean?
First he found this letter in Jill Crane's clothes. Then he also found this letter on Kay, who was unconscious in the storeroom.
Well, that seems about right. Well, she wanted to get her book back, you know, and this would have been... if this is where it was. Well, how convenient for him, you know?
In order to cast suspicion on her, he planted one of the letters in a noticeable spot.
Left breast pocket. Here we go. Back to the breast counter, y'all. When I say breast, I should put that picture of that Xenoblade character that's going around. Isn't that just an excuse?
Yes, that is what I thought as well. Excuse me, by the way. It may have simply been a last-ditch effort to save himself. However, before the stern eyes of the goddess of law, these are all trivial matters. His crime shall certainly not go unpunished.
Man, oh man. So is, like, she gonna be with us in case 5?
With this, I find he fulfills one of my long-standing missions.
Judge Courtney, would you tell me what you know? Why did Debeste murder Jill Crane? What lies hidden behind this case?
Yes, I don't mind. You have the right to know everything.
Oh my. Got some story here. Oh man.
Long ago, Jill Crane was in love with a cameraman.
She loved his focus. That's not a joke.
That man was pursuing the black market auction as a journalist.
Oh god. He was erased, alright. I feel like I've seen that blood spatter somewhere. Is that like the same blood spatter they used at the beginning of the game?
The feelings and the items Miss Crane inherited from her beloved brought her to the auction. She had come to exact revenge on the conductor, Blaze. Although in the end she was the one who was murdered instead.
See, so that's what happened.
While the goddess of law cannot condone her actions, we have succeeded in her goal of bringing Blaze his crimes to light.
So, Judge Courtney's goal was to expose Baze and reveal the dark secrets of the PIC. So, do I get my badge back now?
By the way, what happened to the young prosecutor? We've been unable to contact him for some time now. We're saving him for a Deus Ex Machina moment, so he can totally redeem himself in Case 5. You don't mind, right?
Do you have any idea where he might be?
I've not been truly working for him, so...
I see. I feel very sorry for him.
What you should be sorry for is the fact that he was kept in the dark until now. No matter how cruel reality is, he will have to accept it. If he can't, he won't be able to walk his own path in life. Like me. Look how straight and narrow my whip is. It's just like my path.
Father's influence is not something that is easily erased. However, I'm sure he will be able to change from here on out.
Yeah, that's right.
Surely he must be right. Will I too be able to walk my own path in life? Of course you will.
Okay, is your body alright?
Yeah, thanks to you. I still wonder about, like, does she really just fall? Because, I mean, I see how she probably broke a wrist or something, like trying to stop herself. And maybe she plucked her eye on one of the... But she's not going to be wearing, like, a pirate's mask for the rest of this, right? Well, shoot.
You can't just take care of the patient's body. You gotta take care of the heart, too.
That's my granny. Okay, how are your memories? I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something. Can we help?
Well, then I shall take my leave here. Y'all can stick around if you want. I mean, there's nothing going on in this room right now. Wanna play some blackjack on the table? I mean, be my guest.
Oh wait, Patricia Rowland's trial, huh? Oh wow. That would be the trial for the murder of Horace Knightley. Please tell me she doesn't get killed or something now because of that. Who's in charge of the defense?
Miss Crane was supposed to be her defense attorney, but now that she's passed away, we are currently arranging for a replacement defense attorney.
Jill Crane had been in charge of Patricia Rowland's defense.
I'll also have to get in contact with Sebastian quickly, since he's the prosecutor in charge.
Really?
Well then...
That's gonna be an interesting case. So please wait, what about Mr. Edgeworth's prosecutor's badge? Yes, yes. What will happen to his badge?
With the chairman's arrest, the PIC is no longer functional.
Yeah, I figured I saw that.
So I cannot answer that question easily. Perhaps one could say, only the goddess knows.
Oh, but that's... Oh! No! Wait, where is it? Just tell me where it is. I'll just go get it myself. It doesn't matter whether it's official. I'll drive with a fake license. You don't need to worry about me. This is the path I've chosen. My path is more important than a piece of plastic, metal, whatever. Yeah, of course not. I'm not changing crap. I chose this path to seek the truth.
With the departure of Blaze Debeste, the law has once again returned to our hands. If you truly desire to continue the prosecutor's path, join us. I'm willing to assist you in reclaiming your badge.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I must decline. Oh. I did not relinquish my badge with half-hearted feelings.
I see. Seems that our paths of law will continue to run counter to each other.
I'd have it no other way, baby. Till our paths cross again, I shall have you hold on to that badge.
That was my intention from the start.
Francis is like, okay, whatever. Seriously, dude.
On occasion, the goddess of law is quite generous. Please return this notebook to its proper owner.
Oh, yeah.
Kay's promised notebook.
Oh my god, no wonder she wanted to get it back. Who knows who would have ended up with that? I mean, that's horrible that something like that would end up, you know, in some random 45-year-old man's house, sitting on his fireplace, where he tells his grandkids all about it. He doesn't even know the half of what the story behind it. Mm-hmm. Yep. You speak as if you really did not know about the letters. Are you saying that Blaze really did not prepare the letters himself?
Yes, that man said so himself. Kay Faraday's goal was to steal back the notebook. Joe Crane's goal was to get revenge. 2 birds, 1 stone, you know?
Unfortunately, this was all Blaze's misunderstanding. It's purely a coincidence. Is that true, though? If the attorney from the PIC and Kay really were acquaintances, it would be strange if she never mentioned it to me, considering her personality.
Ha, you really do trust her, don't you?
With all my soul.
In the end, the notebook was used as another red herring, but it's something that is very important to that girl, isn't it? I'll make a special exception and return it. I'm sure that's what the goddess of law desires.
Well, maybe this goddess of law is not so bad after all. Yes, you appreciate it, Edgeworth.
I shall pray that she recovers her lost memories. Now then, ta-ta!
And there she goes, just like that. Man.
Something wrong?
Yeah, there's a lot of things, but I mean, at least we got away. At least we won, in some sense. Okay, I'm returning something very important to you.
Oh, yay! Oh my god, that is adorable! Oh, wow, that's so good. Ah, this is...
Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Oh. Always try your hardest to learn things you don't understand. That's right. I am... Exorcise the demons! Wow. Definitely wasn't expecting her to do that again. I am the great thief who steals the truth, Kay Faraday. Oh, there we go. I'm the second Yanagarasu and Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Wow. Oh my god. Her smile's so big it barely fits on what tiny little bit of face she has. Kay, you remember? That's kind of embarrassing, though. Thank you so much. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Edgeworth. It totally is the same music, too, isn't it? Even when I lost my memories, you were always trying to save me, right? Seems you're back to normal. Wow, Kay, you gotten better! Your health comes first. Now you can relax. Alright, then. Just make sure you don't run off and lose all your memories again. Yeah, sure. Ah, Miss Jensen, Dr. Young, thanks for worrying about me. Hey, if you feel a little better, how about changing back into your own clothes? I washed your clothes for you, Kay, so they're nice and clean. These clothes. What's Detective Gumshoe holding on to them? Didn't he say there was like something on them, or like a... I don't remember what it was, like I want to say a chemical or something, bubble gum or some shit, I don't know. I don't know, I'm sure it wasn't bubblegum. He said forensics was done with him, so he gave them back to me. Have they revealed the results of the analysis yet? Yeah. To be honest, I actually didn't think to ask about that. You'll have to find out in case 5, I guess. Now, more importantly, let's hurry up and get you changed. Dude! At least take her back to a closet or something. still, Edgeworth, you want to, like, leave the room for a second here?
She should be fine now. Kay just bumped her head. She didn't really have any other major injuries.
What?
Then why was she so heavily bandaged, dude? Some kind of fetish thing? Better safe than sorry. A pound of prevention is worth an ounce of cure. That's my motto. What a troublesome motto. So she was all... Oh, that's so good. That's such a relief. I was so worried, like, that... I had all these horrible thoughts in my mind that what if he was, like, burning her with a lighter or some sh... Why do I even... I don't want to think about things like that. Now this is definitely what a great thief should look like. Hell yeah. Ah, smile certainly suits you best. In the past, and now as well. Miss Von Karma, thank you for coming too. I don't know how to deal with gratitude. I only came because Scruffy asked me to. That's Scruffy. That's Scruffy. He also wanted to see your energetic self again. Gummy! What happened to Gummy? Who knows? Maybe he was disgusted with the man who willingly threw away his prosecutor's badge.
Maybe. Detective Gumshoe. Dang it, dude.
I must be going soon. I'll be taking these ladies in for questioning.
Well, you do that. Oh, what's gonna happen to the two of them? They'll be fine.
One aided in the murder of an attorney. The other forged an autopsy report 18 years ago.
Well, okay, maybe not.
Those crimes definitely won't disappear. Of course, I will mention in court that they were being blackmailed by Blaze.
Well, that'll help. We'll be just fine. As long as Granny's by my side, we're invincible! Ugh. Wow.
Well then, take care.
See you later, Franziska. Thank you for everything. There's only 3. Lotta's still here. What is she doing over there? Now then, Kay. Sorry to ask so soon right after you've regained your memories, but I have some questions. Sure, ask me anything you want. Man, I'm so glad you're back to normal. Oh, what were you doing on the day you lost your memories? On that day, I was asked to come to Gourd Lake. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Gosh, she's got like, the greatest hair, man. Don't know who calls her there, though. As I was watching the moon at Gourd Lake. Oh. Is that why? Oh no. What is she saying? The place where Kay saw the moon was at Gourd Lake? Is that why she said she saw it over his shoulder? When I woke up, it seems I somehow ended up on the roof of the Grand Tower. My mind was still in a daze, so I stumbled around for a bit. Okay, and that's why the doctor said she was stumbling around, I guess. When she said that, I assumed she said that Kay was on the ground, like the ground level, stumbling around, but that's because I'd assumed she fell off the building, so now it actually makes sense. That still kind of begs the question of what the doctors were doing up there. Maybe they were just having cotton candy, though, I don't know. Anyway. Fell from a high place and got knocked out cold again. And when I woke up, all my memories were gone. Well, what a bad time to lose your memories, huh? The person in the red raincoat, who exactly was that person? Oh yeah, I'm certain I saw them walking in midair. Somehow this is all starting to make my head hurt. Please, calm down. You're just a little confused because you've only recently gotten your memories back. Most likely, this is the main cause of your confused memories. Ah. Memories of 2 places, I think. This is probably the main cause of your confused memories. You saw the moon at both the Gourd Lake Park and the Grand Tower rooftop, which led you to confuse the 2 places. Huh? Aren't they totally different places? Oh my god! One of the first things I said when we looked at the map of the building, the top of the building, was that it reminded me of the place where the president got assassinated. Oh man! So it would have been like, you know, because the Gourd Lake, they also had a thing here. There's also a tree there too, though, right? I'm not crazy, am I? I'm gonna try it. The Grand Tower Rooftop and Gourd Lake have 2 points in common. They both have a cherry tree and a food stall. Oh, now that you mention it... So she was kind of just having delusions, probably because she was delirious from the whatever drugs he gave her or whatever happened there. Or he, I say he, but it might have been Jill. At Gourd Lake, too. I want to say that's highly unlikely, but they were both wearing the frickin' coat. Where would he have gotten the coat? He, whoever he is. You know who I'm thinking of, I'm not even gonna say it. Your memories were confused because you had been in 2 similar locations. The person that you first saw could not have been walking in midair. And he was not dangling from a helicopter, thank God. This isn't Die Hard. They're simply walking on the ground at Gourd Lake Park. You must have gotten that thing confused with the Grand Tower Rooftop. So that's what happened. How dare they steal the memories of a great thief? They'll pay for this. Nevertheless, I wonder who the person that assaulted Kay was. The person in the red raincoat who appeared at Gourd Lake. Uh-oh, what's going on? What's that noise? Did Von Karma put a tracking device on you? Sounds like it's coming from the storeroom. Whoa! Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Oh no, Lana, please right now, please, please, please! Oh my god, she's still going at it! You're wasting film! Nothing's happening here! We're standing here! It's crazy! Oh, no, what is... Oh... There were a lot of things in this room I didn't notice. There was the painting from Grossberg's office. It was off to the right, and also Mr. Nero's luggage was over there, which I believe I pointed that out last time, but I think I cut it out at some point. I think I had like a long silence, and I said it in the middle of that long silence. It's transceiver, though. Why do I feel like I've seen it somewhere before? Yeah. You've seen it. You've seen it sweat, and you've seen it fall apart, and you've seen it get angry. But nevertheless, it's still beeping, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not particularly familiar with this sort of device. Oh, really? Come on, we have to answer it. Here goes. Click. Hello, Edgeworth speaking. Okay, please don't just answer it on your own. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm speaking with Mr. Miles Edgeworth, I presume. This voice is... Oh, it really is him. It's him! Oh, no! Okay, now I don't feel so stupid for thinking about him all the time. I congratulate you on resolving the case. However, can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved? Are you aware of the mastermind who's pulling the strings behind this incident? You... Why do you know about the incident? That's not important right now, wouldn't you agree? Right now we're discussing the mastermind behind this case. Okay, Mr. Danganronpa. I've had an inkling that such a mastermind existed, even before you said anything. After all, there was evidence to suggest that someone had used Kay to disrupt the investigation. Huh? There was... So who's this mastermind? I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Would you kindly show me the evidence that indicates the existence of a mastermind? Is it the mask? We never did anything with this. Is this like one of those post-case things where it doesn't matter, or is it... I think I'll try the mask. This indicates the existence of a mastermind in this case. I can't say I really understand. I'm very sorry, but I also do not understand. After all, I can't see what you're holding up. So this wasn't it? Well, the existence of a mastermind, maybe because she had like 3 holes in her chest that we never accounted for? Of course, maybe somebody was trying to make it look like someone else did it. Although I guess the assumption we're supposed to make here is that Blaze did it. Make us think that it was that the head injury was just a minor thing. I'll try it. This indicates the existence of a mastermind in this case. Can't say really. Ooh, that's not it either. Oh, I'm glad I brought lots of health with me for this. It's not even penalizing me, actually. Could just ask Kay about it, but I feel like they're really just saving this for later. That could be it too, I guess. Well, let's just go ahead and try it. We're not getting penalized here. It was a letter that Kay allegedly... Okay, it is this. That Kay allegedly sent to the victim. Come to think of it,
I don't remember writing that letter at all.
Really? Who could have prepared this letter? Was it Veramisham? Seriously now? No, it couldn't have been Veramisham. That was like, well, I mean, it could, I guess, because, like, she'd be, what, 14 right now or something? Or 12? I don't really remember. I, too, am quite curious to know. So you're not the one with gas over here, that's me. See what I mean? What could I possibly gain from doing such an act? Is it not necessary for you to stand in court in order to make the truth clear? I can make the truth clear on the streets of New York City if you want me to. What can you possibly do, now that your badge has been taken from you? I look forward to finding out from the shadows. This man, how does he know that? Do we have an understanding? Please ensure you do not betray my trust. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Please don't kidnap my assistant. Please don't kidnap my ass. He said the case wasn't solved yet. What did he mean by that? And why would Mr. DeKiller even bother telling us that? Because he wants us to see the truth, because we have this all-encompassing power that comes with being the protagonist of the game, so it's more important for us to learn the truth. This case has not reached its true conclusion yet. However, although I've lost my prosecutor's badge, who I am still has not changed. While I don't know where this may lead me, I shall reveal the truth, I swear it. The end. I might just make that all one video. It's about an hour, maybe a little over, but definitely. That was the finale right there. Man. The grand turnabout. I really need to see this, though. I remember how crazy the introduction to the final case of the first Investigations game made me. I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. Hey, Sebastian is the silhouette for this one. Also, the silhouette here... Oh, that's Kay. I had the wrong idea. It's Gregory Edgeworth, Justine, and Edgeworth. Everybody. But Sebastian, though, wow. Okay. Let's have a look here and see. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? Oh my god! Holy crap, man. Is it a wrecking ball? Oh no. What the heck? No, I was gonna... Oh, wait, uh-huh. Well, it's the bull. I think he just came to life. He got his other horn back, anyway. Oh, is that all we get? Oh, God, man. What was that? Did they just jump the shark? I mean, holy crap. Anyway, we're outside the tower. I guess that's where we're starting here. I don't know why Lotta's still with us, but I guess I can't complain too much about that, because she is pretty cool after all. So next time on Edgeworth Investigations 2, what was that eyeball? Okay, anyway, see you guys next time. We're gonna have to watch that again.